Stream Elements. Neostormer is now live. Streaming science and technology. 798th stream.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. We are on day 798 of our continuous streaming challenge, and we're doing something a little different. I'm doing a repair, and this is going to be rather unusual because I was not expecting to do this. I've had this Nest doorbell on my door for a couple of years now, so it's out of warranty, but the girlfriend recently dropped it, broke the lens. It still functions. It's 100% functioning, but that lens is broken. So my idea was to try and replace that lens. I don't think that's really possible. But then I bought a used one on Macari, I think it was. And lens looks great, camera works. Then I realized this little button at the back needs to engage, kind of like this, where it sort of presses in and out with the little key on the top. And unfortunately, that makes this kind of useless. I imagine the original owner of this, because they didn't provide any of the door hardware, got this replaced under warranty and then just decided to flog the old one, which is fine, but I would have liked to have known that this doesn't work. So what we're going to try and do is see if we can move the mechanism or change the backs out, or just at least get one good working unit out of this. Unfortunately, this has been dropped, so this got dropped today as well, and a lot of it got busted up even further. So this is kind of useless to me now. So we're going to see if we can get my old one opened up, pull out what we need, and then hopefully transfer it. And if all goes well, that's great. That's mostly what this stream is going to be. It's just me opening a piece of equipment. Hopefully I can get this open. And hopefully I can do it twice. Wow, that is a nice piece of hardware, like a sealed... Those are some sealed screws. I've not seen them like that before. I was fortunate enough that I had the bits on me to get this open. If that's the only two screws and the rest is just pop clipped, that'll be pretty easy to get into. I don't quite know how I'm going to get into it. I've been told there's some pop clips around the outside. I mean, it's not really meant to be serviceable. looks like an opening at the bottom. But I also know that that's where it catches. Dry these tools down the side. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do this. I want to see if I can find some internal photos. Yeah, this is the right side I want to do. There are pop clips quite a lot around here. Oh, it's coming. Wow, that's actually not bad. Wow, that was remarkably easy. Why the heck isn't this just a serviceable unit? Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of shocking. That came open really easily. So let me go ahead and disconnect that battery first. Can I just finagle that open? Yep. So it shouldn't be live anymore. I believe if I just open up these two screws, that connector will come off. Yeah, because this catch is actually a sealed unit. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Spudger, take this whole module out. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so I get to keep my battery at least. The whole mechanism's kind of unfortunate it's like that. Okay. So the only other unfortunate part is the fact that this barcode that's on the back is going to go with the battery. So So there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I mean, I could take the camera out, but considering how the rest of this unit's been scuffed up from being dropped so many times, I'd rather just deal with the inconvenience of having that barcode be wrong and just make sure I print a label for it. Okay, so this is the camera we want to remove. And this is the camera we want to keep, and this is the battery we want to keep. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the stream, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. That seal is not as good. It appears as though they changed the seal. I'm gonna keep my old seals because they're perfectly good. I don't know the condition of these ones. Since I now know how to open this really easily, I'm just going to get my entry point. Oops. Pops are a good thing. Why is that cable popped out? Ooh. Alright. Oh, it's not a cable. It's the seal. Okay. Pop that off. I hope they didn't change the connector. It looks the same. Not wanting to come out. Oh, there we go. Okay, out with the old battery with the old mechanism. There's really no way to replace that. But I'll have a spare battery for when this one dies. I can just replace it. It's glued in there, but I think it'd be pretty easy to get out. Okay. Screw it back together. I'm not applying any pressure. I'm just letting the screws do what they need to do. That way I don't strip them out, and everything should be good. USB connector looks like it's in the right spot. Plug the unit back in. And then close it up. As long as the cable is made to fit, we should be fine. Good on Google. That was probably one of the easiest serviceable units. Why don't they sell parts? Honestly, the easiest thing I've ever serviced. I mean, for pop clips, something that uses pop clips. That was just amazing. I mean, I don't know if it's actually worked, but it did do surprisingly well. To give this a thorough cleaning, but other than that, I think that's it. Okay, I think you can trick it by pushing on this button. Actually know how the trigger works. Do this. this. It's clearly not this, because there's no electrical connection. You know what? I think I can just plug it in. Now that I think about it. Okay, the light is on, so it's actually getting power. And it made a signal. Okay, so this is 62% charged. And this is my old battery, so I know it's good. 63%. Okay, so it is working. Remount this device to see.
The battery is 65% charged. It'll be fully
I didn't know it
charged in
did
about
that.
2 hours.
I hadn't a clue that happened that way. Serial number. Serial number on this is. Let's see, 17. Yeah. So it is the serial number on the battery that is the one that is active. So, a little unfortunate. It's a very nice battery, though. I might have to use that for something else, or I'll just hold on to it. So what's the trigger for it? That's what I could never figure out. I'm not quite sure what causes it to trigger. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what causes that. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go plug this in, and I'll see if it works. All right. Well, it looks like it's working. I can't, of course, fully test it until daytime, but that's be one of the easiest disassemblies I've done in a long time. So, congrats on the Google team for figuring it out. It also proves you can waterproof something or weatherproof something without having to use glue for everything. Alright, well, I mean, I'd be tempted to look at what the rest of the equipment looks like behind this, but it looks like it's all sort of got heat sinks on it, and it would be fairly hard to get in there and check everything. It's a really nice bit of kit, though. And you'll notice this kind of relates to this camera project I've been working on. This is a sort of style that I like, is like a candy bar. My first phone was like a candy bar phone where it was thin and slim and long. I always liked that form factor. Who knows? Maybe we'll tear this apart and gut it and put a Raspberry Pi inside. That would be kind of cool. I don't see conformal coding on here. Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if I took that lens off, I could probably get a working unit out of it. I have hiccups. It's actually a waterproof USB on there. Oh, you know what? Might be hard to see on here. In fact, it's already hard for me to see. There's a little sensor here. I think that determines if there's a metal plate facing it. I didn't check to see if putting a metal plate against something would turn it on or not. That could be what that is. I like the use of the little tensioning clips to get the speaker working. Well, it's nice to see a device that's put together so well that it'll all make sense. I don't know if I want to take it any further apart. How close is that color? Quite a bit different. I still think it would be cool to try and do that. I mean, it clearly fits. Battery power is all I need. I guess an infrared shutter. So I'm not gonna completely reassemble these two. I'm gonna reattach the camera cable just because it is kind of sensitive. Not the camera cable, the well, the USB-C camera to the cable. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even notice that. These two little clips are for power. Permanent power. And then those are sealed on the inside, those little two little tabs. There's also a reset button in there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't like to waste money and not have something that works correctly. Yeah, I could have just as easily thrown a 200 and something odd dollar doorbell away. Or I could fix it for 50 bucks and end up with some cool parts and a cool experience. I'd have felt more angry if there was all this like glue stuff hanging around in it. I couldn't get it apart and I couldn't get anything back together. Non-serviceable parts just infuriate me. You know what? We'll just hook that battery up. But I'm not going to completely close it up. I will, however, put the screws back in. Other than what happens. Okay, it does actually power up. Alright, I'm going to unplug this, put it off to the side. We'll try experimenting with that at a later date. But I'm fairly happy with how everything went. I can't complain if it works. I will do a couple tests with it over the next couple of days. I'm pretty annoyed that the seller tried to screw me on that, but well, it is what it is. I don't know if there's any way to Maybe I'll just leave a review. Okay. I'm 42 minutes in. I don't think I could call it quits early. So maybe we can get back to the PyCam. Hi, camera. Flip that image around. Oh. Huh. Horizontal and vertical flip. Camera stopping due to inactivity. Oh. Okay, we probably need to fix that. Let's take a look at the code. Okay, what is it? Flip? Flip. Ah, yes, I need to fix the camera configuration. Main and low res. Horizontal, vertical. Okay, that works. Alright, well, we fixed that bug. Yeah, having that stay static would be bad, but there's not really a way of fixing it. pixel array active areas. Not sure what I can do with that. I do want to try this software out with other cameras. So I would like to make this software flexible with the standard IMX708, not the wide angle. And then the high quality cameras, and maybe even some of the Raspberry Pi cameras 1 and 2. I think I have both of those. I know I have a no IR version as well. But, you know, something like that would be really helpful. So it has rotation 180. And I'd like to be able to restore the horizontal and vertical flip if it's possible. Transform HV flip. H flip and V flip. So is there a way I can pull this transform out? Okay, it'll print the camera controls and the capture metadata. So let's see if we can get that fired up. Get right. Restore that functionality. Okay. Color temperature, gain. Frame duration, lens position, exposure time. Color correction, no. So if I rotate them and run it again, what changes? That first parameter is not needed. This one's completely pointless. This is what I need. Color temperature, color keys, lens position, force state, temperature, focus, FOM. I think that's just the focal point in the middle. Field of measure, maybe. I was hoping there was going to be like a scalar in there that shows it flipped or negative, or but it doesn't look like that. Yeah, this doesn't seem great. Maybe I can pull metadata out. No, it already pulls the metadata. That's what I'm looking at. Well, you're required to restart the camera when that happens. So maybe I should be checking this value. would be a good value to check. So what does the code actually do? Flip does a transform. Transform flip. It's part of the PyCam configuration. I guess we'll eliminate one at a time. History none. History none. Exposure speed trigger. It's not any of those. Exposure time's identical. Okay, enable. Good. Scalar crop, color correction, and frame duration, that's fine. Exposure values are good. Metering and mode are good. Color gains and analog gains are identical. Good, good. Good, good, and good. Yeah, so none of those would help me. Can I pull transform out? I guess because it's part of libcamera. Transform identity. HV flip, B flip, H flip. But identity, I don't know what identity is. If unspecified, the transform always defaults to the identity transform. Camera config. So there's a controls. Can I pull out transform? Prints the string of the flip. Which is right here and right here. Noise reduction. I guess I could just try a different value. Transform H flip, HV flip. Flip camera not defined. Huh. You know what? If the transform has to be a certain way, maybe I can just save the value. Alright, you gotta claim that it's global first. Zero, zero. Horizontal. True, false. True, true. Okay, so I need to make those both false. Zero, zero is the same thing. So really what we need to do is we need to do a get flip. We're not gonna code the whole thing tonight. We'll we'll do the basic application of acquiring the value, and then we'll call it a night. And we'll do the rest tomorrow, another day. Probably another day. I want to play some more Metroid. Okay, need a get flip. Okay, king over. Error. H-flip is used prior to global declaration. Well, yeah. Maybe I need to declare it as global. Alright, let's look up global. Oh, does it not matter? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess declaring something inside would be as a global. Then let's not declare it. Okay, let's see. Set for true false, okay. Get flip. And it's returned as an object. There's no return. Oh, reference before assignment. Oh, I don't have the right value on that. Do I? Yeah, that's the problem. Once again, flip not returned. Flip reference before assignment. It's definitely a Python issue. False, false. Undefined, undefined. That's not what I wanted. Result invalid. True, true. Okay, how does it return it? On that. It doesn't, it just says okay. I convert it to a Boolean. No, it doesn't like that. Actually, what's interesting about that is it's giving me an invalid. Process flip. Okay, well, make it a string. Huh, it just keeps showing invalid. I know I have some that return two things, so let's see how we do that. Should be no different. Oh, elif. Is that the problem? Ah, there we go. Can I remove the string requirement now? Yes. True, false. True, true. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I will change the interface layer so this shows up correctly. And then we'll see what else we need to work on. Is there anyone free? Yes, there is. Let's go visit the Mad Doctor. Alright, well, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. This was an interesting stream. I thought I was just going to spend my entire time working on the Google camera, but anyway, with that, day 798 of my continuous streaming challenge complete, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.